with us today as we make decisions for Bourbon County and our employees, and that we ask that you be with us and guide us in all we do. In Jesus' name, amen. All right, you will be breaking into a work session and the official meeting will begin at 5:30. Okay, so this is on the employee handbook. How do we want to proceed?
Okay, so I believe that we have all went through and made edits, and so I will tell you my edits. You say yay or nay. You say yay, the both of you. Give it to Steve here, and you guys tell you. We can just go in order. Somebody else can say some edits, and we can give them to Steve if we all agree they're good edits.
Your mic's on, so we can't hear you.
Yeah, but they don't project to the crowd. They only project to the YouTube.
So we'll try to speak up.
So we're going page by page.
I think we. Yeah, I mean, I'll just stop when I have an edit. So
Well, yeah, and you all, if you have an edit,
I guess as we're going along, I'll
Yeah,
just flip a
we're-
page.
Yeah.
and so the idea here is this is the first draft. This is basically the policies that a policy manual should have. There's kind of must-haves, then should have, and then like to. I mean, so there's kind of different priorities. So this is.
So if we're trying to take something out that you say is a must-have, then it just.
Well,
stays.
and this is your manual, and you certainly can. My job is to kind of tell you why I think it should be in there, but it's your manual.
Okay.
And so, but I'll be glad to explain as we go why that's in there.
Okay.
And then we can certainly take your, this is the old manual, and we can take policies directly out of here and put it in here if we want to keep it. And if we don't want to keep it, if we want to change it. So there may be policies in the old manual that aren't in here. There are policies in here that aren't in there. And then there are policies that are in here that should be put in here.
Okay.
So, and I apologize that I didn't get pages put on this to start with, but we're just gonna go through the
Okay.
whole thing, so.
Okay, so there aren't page numbers. Flip one
Okay.
page.
Just say the
Last
top-
bullet point.
Just say just my recommendation at the very top, just say, because it all says Bourbon County.
Okay,
Employee-
under notice.
Okay.
Last bullet. No statement or promise by a supervisor or manager. Department head, I would like to add, or elected official outside of the governing body of the commission.
No statement or promise made by a supervisor, manager, elected official, or department head, is that what you think?
You're talking about the last bullet point?
Outside of the governing body of the commission.
You're talking about the last bullet point?
Yes,
Okay.
yes,
So we're just gonna add elected officials.
yes, yeah.
In
Well,
county-
elected
in Board of
officials
County
outside the
Commission.
governing body of the county commission.
Outside the governing body.
So my question, right, ground rule for me, real simple, is would like to go through as many of these bullet points as possible prior to that. I'm gonna try not to inject too much, so I'm gonna just be very succinct in my question. Just give me a response back why it's decided that way. So my question is, I think that the spirit here is no statement or promises by a supervisor, manager, department head, or elected official present may be interpreted as a change in policy, nor will it constitute an agreement with an employee. I think what you're trying to say is, we can't inject ourselves into the hiring process. We don't say who or what, right? Is that what you're trying to say?
Or any agreement
Or
or
any agreement,
contract
okay.
outside the governing body.
Okay, all right. Thank you.
And so, I don't have anything on the next two pages, do you
Are you
guys?
good with, are you good with
Okay.
that?
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah.
Do you have anything on the next two pages?
Nope.
Okay. I don't
Next
have
two
any.
pages is receiving of this manual and drug-free work policy.
I don't have any on the,
And then we
flip
have a table
again,
of contents.
still nothing.
All right. So,
and-
on what you can expect from Bourbon County, I'm gonna change all of the, where it says company, I'm gonna change it to say county.
County, okay,
So that'll be
yeah.
throughout the entire manual.
Yeah, and so I kinda had that, and
Yeah.
later on, and number pages, obviously. So, I'm flipping, I'm not seeing anything.
Well, let's just go, it's open communication policy, do you guys have any problems with that?
Clear, we're good.
Okay, suggestions,
Nope. At-will employment,
Good,
No,
at-will employment, termination of your employment, so this.
no,
Right.
confidential.
Confidential information,
still good.
equal
yours are
employment,
one-sided.
that's a federal policy.
yep,
Harassment
Nope.
policy, so this goes into a lot of detail about what people should do if they feel harassed. Okay. Bullying policy,
That's
Okay.
new,
yeah, that's
Yeah.
a new policy.
yeah.
okay, I have
like-
something on procedure.
Procedure,
Oh, it's under health examinations, I just think it's in a strange spot.
okay, health examinations. I wonder why, okay, so we should move that.
Yeah, weird spot.
Move to separate policy. All right?
Okay.
Vicki? All right,
Standards of conduct,
Let's skip that.
Good.
Oh, here, I did have one line here, under standards of conduct, where it says efforts to operate profitably. We
Yeah,
we
where
won't
is
be
that?
What number is
operating
that?
profit.
One.
One,
number one,
so
okay.
mark out profit.
Efforts to operate, how about efficiently?
There you go.
Efficiently.
I have item number 5.
Okay,
All right, unauthorized possession of dangerous or illegal firearms, weapons, or explosives while on county property or while on duty. Do you want to change that?
No, I just had a question to the legal status of that. Is that enforceable?
Sure. Now, obviously, people that are sworn, we're not talking about those people.
No, sir. I believe, and I'm not the legal person here, so I will capitulate to the sheriff. My understanding is in the state of Kansas, an employer cannot prevent an employee from concealed carry. It doesn't say open carry. So if an employee has the ability to conceal carry, they're allowed to do that. Now, that's what I understand. Am I correct, Sheriff?
yeah.
And the reason I'm asking that is because this could be something that
oh, we had posted
I
signs
say
saying
that-
no
that-
knives, no guns, no nothing.
it's not enforceable in the state of Kansas.
They can just take it in the court?
No, not the court. The court's different. You can, the signs that you have on the outside, like Walmart, place like that, that's not enforceable. The way it was explained to me, and I just want
But this
that.
this doesn't say legal, it says illegal. So it says unauthorized possession of dangerous or illegal firearms,
It does say
weapons or
that.
explosives on
Good point.
company property.
Yeah.
Good point.
Yeah, so it's not discussing what is legally,
All right.
Okay,
I would,
so
I
we're
would
good.
recommend putting an asterisk beside that so we can give it to Bob.
All right,
Okay.
that's a Bob question.
Yes, sir.
Bob, to clarify legality. Okay, good
Okay.
point. Anything else as we drive? Keep
Nope.
driving?
Keep
The
driving.
next page, number 20,
Okay,
field hours and how they vary, but you must fulfill the whole shift en route. Can you define that for me?
Yes, so these are unacceptable activities, so field hours and how they vary. So a department head can change the hours of the schedule, but the employee has to fulfill the entire schedule. He can't leave early, he can't leave late, without violating this policy.
Is that
so that's standards of conduct, unacceptable
Right.
unacceptable activities.
but
I would say that, I mean,
If you want to delete it, just tell me.
it's not
Yeah.
that. It's I'm not saying
I
we
don't
need to
see-
delete. We need to explain it a
Yeah,
little
yeah,
bit better.
of
Because
course.
to me, it's like, if they change the field hours, once the workday has started or after. In
Right.
certain places you can telework from home, you can do whatever, but you gotta give the person 8 hours notice or 24 hours notice before you recall them back from working from
All right.
home. Make sense?
So-
So I'm just asking for
Yeah,
clarification.
so how about, I put a note on 20 to need clarification.
okay.
Thanks.
Under disciplinary actions, I have, under disciplinary procedure, we're doing the oral reminder, but this governing body voted, to add the, procedure that I sent you, the personal improvement plan and the corrective action plan, and then written warning termination.
So you're
So-
adding a PIP to it?
Well, I mean, the governing body voted to add it to it.
And that's part of the existing,
Gotcha.
So
that's just two more steps.
we're
Yeah.
adding two more steps, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
So, the personal improvement plan that I sent you, and then the corrective action plan,
So, after an oral warning, there should be
the
a
personal improvement plan.
PIP
I would,
included.
yeah, I would take the policy that was drafted and just incorporate it in with this.
Or I believe I
with
sent it to
this.
you.
Yeah, all
It's
right.
not, I don't think
It
anybody
wasn't
got
in
it
there. Okay.
updated, no.
All right, so would you,
Send it again?
Yes.
Yeah, and then there's a corrective action when that was along.
right, all right, so C,
See,
policy.
So my next question on that is, because, you know, hindsight, if you got a person who does a verbal reminder, immediately, the next time you do a verbal reminder in the PIP or a CAP,
yeah, I
Is the
think that
next
the
step-
personal improvement plan, like helping them find a way to be better,
Yeah.
rather than just
Yeah,
warning them and getting rid of them, you've already invested in them.
I'm
Yeah, working
so
through it, I know you
The
are.
plan should be, there's an oral warning, and then if we go to a written warning, then a PIP would provide clarification as to what went wrong, what is needed to show
Okay.
improvement.
Exactly,
So,
yeah.
so there's the process. So the first step is gonna be an oral, second one's gonna be a written, and after the written is going to be a PIP.
I think the written's so harsh. I think the personal improvement plan, if you try to improve it before you just,
Incorporated
Here's your
in,
written
it's
warning, yeah.
incorporated in as
And
part of
here's,
a written.
here's
warning.
why I'm asking the question I'm asking. In industry, you usually get two feedbacks. You get actually three. You get the initial at the beginning of the year saying, here's your PD, no changes. Mid-year, you get a mid-year feedback, this is how you're doing mid-year. And that's usually when you start looking at the person, okay, you get a PIP or a PAP. But definitely by the end of the year, if you go from a rating system, because later on we're gonna talk about it, where you go from like a 1 to a 5, 5 being best, but let's just say the midline is 3, okay? So that individual ends up being a 2, that's a written. You gotta have writing to justify that person being a 2, because generally those ratings go towards, not in this county, because we don't have the money right now, but in the future, if you get a 2, it actually goes towards your bonus or your raise or whatever like that. Then you have to justify that by 1, the written warning, okay? 2, a PIP. So you gotta give the employee a chance to, make sense?
Yep.
That's why, for me, the oral is first, second chance is your writing, your written warning, along with the PIP.
okay.
Yeah,
Is
should
that-
be
is that-
incorporated into,
Okay, all
yeah.
right.
And in fairness to you, we did that before you got in here, so you probably never got a hold of it. So,
Thank you, ma'am, I appreciate
You're
it.
welcome.
So just to provide a little clarification, oral warning is not discipline. That's
Correct.
very much coaching.
Correct.
And then if improvement isn't noted, then a written warning with a plan of corrective action so that the employee knows what is expected of them.
Yes, sir.
And if that doesn't work, then a suspension, then a termination.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
That's all I have
All
there.
right? Okay. Now, the next one is an introductory period.
I'm
That's
good with
completely
that.
new.
Well, question for me, yes, that is new. What is our current introductory period now?
I don't think there was even one in here, but that might have been wrong. I mean, I went through it, and it may have been silent. The old policy maybe it's silent.
What's the industry standard for an introductory?
1 year.
1 year, 365
Well,
days.
The industry stand for counties and cities is all over the board. But the federal government allows, courts allow up to a year. And so it's very important to be able to make sure that there's a good match between the employee's skill set and the employer's expectations. So that's why a whole year is appropriate.
You're right. Thank you.
So that's a getting acquainted.
I just want to make sure that we are dovetailing
Yeah, we
practice.
wanna stay with the court, what the
Yes.
courts, it's kinda like the federal, reimbursement for mileage. So we wanna stay with whatever the government does.
All right.
Anniversary date, so,
We're
the
good.
anniversary date is obviously the date of hire. Anybody have
First.
any questions as we move through this?
No.
Okay, all right, now the works,
I think the work schedules are all over the place. I don't think anybody just starts at 7.
okay, so work schedule.
I-
Probably directed
So
by
how
the
about
department.
we say
By
that your
department.
work schedule is set by department.
Right.
All right, and then I'll take all that language in. And are we at a 40-hour work week or? Yes.
Not all,
No.
no.
Well, now, that's a general work week, but there's some people that go
It's
be,
not for corrections or sheriff, it's not a general work week.
it's not,
Okay, well then it'll be, so it'll be 40-hour work week or per department. You happy with that? Okay, very good. Keep driving.
yes.
Yep.
Anybody have any questions as we go? Employment classifications? Exempt, non-exempt, that's just federal.
Uh,
What?
oh, elected officials, we need to include that in there.
Also add. So do you have some language that you, oh, you were just
Elected
adding
officials,
elected officials to the where are you wanting to see it put?
I don't know, it just wasn't in there.
Okay, so I'll just make a note to add it. I'll find the spot for it.
Okay.
All right, personnel records, anybody have a problem?
Bourbon County has been assigned to the elected officials or directors, rather than a manager.
To the elected officials.
Yeah. Or directors.
Assigned,
There's
or
another manager right
right.
there.
elected officials.
So anywhere that there's manager,
Yeah, anywhere there's manager,
it'd be elected officials or directors.
okay? Got that?
Okay.
All right, personnel files,
Pay period and hours.
pay period and hours.
Yeah, I don't think our work week begins on Wednesday. I think it's Sunday.
Sunday,
That's correct.
okay? And then ends on Saturday,
Yep.
all right? Thank you.
Yep.
Pay cycle,
And that, you'll have to look at the statute because that's governed by statute as the commissioners will set that.
okay?
Okay, wage garnishments.
Set by department. Okay, all right, those are manager directions. Direct
Um,
deposit,
What did
here.
what did it say?
Anybody got any problems with,
Uh,
we're on direct deposit pay or
Did we
wage
skip
garnish?
this?
Did I skip?
Well, no.
Nope. Here it is.
Okay.
All right.
So I believe that you can charge fees for having to garnish.
Correct.
And so I believe we should include that.
All right, so fees, a fee may
Yeah.
be
Assessed. yeah.
assessed if garnishment is required
Yep.
by the court.
Good.
Okay, good,
Okay.
thank you. All right, performance and compensation reviews. I got a problem with any of this?
No.
Okay, compensation reviews. Shall we put in here, assuming the budget allows?
Okay. Yeah.
Assuming budget allows. Okay, got that. Group insurance,
Okay, where it says 75%
Yeah.
of cost per employee, I'm guessing that's the highest it could ever be. And so it should probably say up to and could rather than will.
Up to.
Not
and
that it is going
could,
to
and
Dustin,
could.
okay? That's,
Yeah, so the
there's an
county.
insurance committee, and they're gonna work that out.
Okay, all right, so,
And then rather than will, could, you know, cause we might have this
Could.
handbook for 30 more years like the last one.
right,
And then the bottom line you can just mark out.
So wait, what are we changing?
So, upon enrolling, you will obtain a summary of plan descriptions describing your benefits in detail. Rather than 75%, we're gonna write up to 75% of the cost of employee coverage could be the responsibility of the employee. Cause who knows what they're gonna do, and who knows if they'll ever get another handbook in the future.
What's the current rate now?
I don't know, but there's gonna be a benefits committee put together today,
Okay.
so they will
So
decide
we're
on
just
what
saying
kind of
it could
plans.
go, it
It
could
could-
go up to.
Right now,
It's not going to this year.
employees, single employee is 100%, is it not, paid
That's correct.
100%?
That's correct.
So,
Except for,
I would,
except for vision, the employee will pay, with just employee, it'll be like $1.25, or $1.21 per pay period. That's the only thing.
Okay.
You got any other changes to that
Dental's
section?
included with medical. with
Any other
zero.
changes to that
I
section?
just wanted clarification on that.
Okay.
It's like, I understand where we're going. This is just. a
I know
draft
that that's
we're working on.
that would be decided, you know, when we do decide budgeting, but I don't know if that, having that wording in here
Right.
when we're already paying,
You also have a volunteer that you have to follow.
So
A
we
what?
can also write in keeping with,
How about
government standards.
Yeah, we
Well-
put something in accordance to all federal
Well,
rules and
how-
regulations.
how about we just remove these? Just remove this altogether, because upon enrolling, you will receive a summary plan description, how about and cost?
Well,
Okay.
that could change, because
Right.
any administration can change it, so a person taking a job needs to be aware
but
that
it's
that
changed
can
in
happen.
budget, not by,
Right.
you know, shouldn't be
Right,
Right, but
changed
it's
by.
changed by the commissioners, so a person taking this job needs to be aware that it can change.
Right, so we'll just remove 75-25 and just put, upon enrolling, you will obtain summary, plan, description, and costs describing your benefits. Okay, because it will change from time to time, of course.
Can you put that in there, that will change from
Okay.
time to time?
Yeah. So costs can or will change from year to year.
That's right, yeah.
Okay, good, good catch. All right, workers' comp, unemployment, social security are all federal. Paid leave, okay, so holidays,
Okay, you need
I
to
have no
add.
idea what that is.
Yeah, well,
I don't- What is that?
constable sanitation, that was the,
So
Need
we're
to
marking
add
that
about
out,
Yeah, we're
because I
showing
didn't
that,
have any
yeah.
idea, I didn't have time to
Yeah,
Google that, so.
yeah,
So what you have, I would like to add this.
go ahead.
So I put these in order that, how they occur throughout.
On the calendar.
Year, yes, sir.
Yeah, okay.
So you're gonna have, New Year's Day,
Uh-huh,
Milk Day, Martin Luther
What?
King.
Oh.
Milk, MILK, Martin Luther King Day,
mm-hmm,
Washington's birthday. This, I heard the county gives this, I'm gonna put it on the thing, you guys, we can decide, okay? Good Friday, Memorial Day, Juneteenth, Independence Day, Labor Day,
Are you adding all those?
MLK, Washington's birthday, Good Friday, and Juneteenth are added.
right? Independence Day, Labor Day, Columbus Day, Veterans Day, and here's where we start having conversations. Thanksgiving, that's a Thursday of last Thursday of every November. My understanding is the county gives Thursday and Friday.
That's correct.
Thanksgiving Day and day after.
Yes, sir. The county also gives Christmas Eve and Christmas Day.
1, 2, 3,
That's
4, 5, 6.
11 holidays to include 14 total days. That's the polling I got.
Well, the current, well, I thought it was 12. 12 different holidays. Cause we added Juneteenth this last January.
Right. So I wrote down 14, I think. 1, 2,
This
3,
is
4,
our
5,
current
6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
holidays
11.
that we have.
Yeah,
So
thank you.
this-
That's-
Thank you.
That's what we should
So
stick,
Mike, the
that's
only-
what we should stick with, is what we currently have, unless you wanna add.
I don't,
And
I
that
didn't
can be in
have that, I
January.
didn't have that available, so when my constituents called me, this is what I wrote down.
Cause that was what was approved in
And
January.
I've had calls to the contrary, saying that we're closed too much.
Well, yeah, because the thing, okay, I've never been to a county where, and forgive my ignorance, Good Friday was never a holiday.
Yeah.
I've seen supervisors give it off because of the region.
Is it on
they're
there?
in.
Is
Yes,
it on
it's
the
on
current?
Okay,
Yeah.
so is
So-
it is Thanksgiving a 2-day holiday, sir, on that list?
Thanksgiving,
Last third Thursday in
you know,
November.
it's a 1 day. Oh, yeah, it's a 2-day holiday
Okay.
on this.
Is Christmas Eve and Christmas Day
Yeah.
Yeah.
noted as holiday?
Yeah.
Okay, then we got everything.
Okay, all right, so I'm
That's
gonna keep
everything
this.
that I had.
So are we keeping those right now?
Yes.
All of the holidays that are there right now?
I hear what you're saying, I have questions also about the cost of the whole thing, because it comes out to 14 days, but to me, we're changing, we don't need to completely upset that apple cart, does that make sense?
I think that comes at the beginning of the year when we
Yes, sir.
set,
Yes, sir.
set, that's
So
when
you'll
that's when we
re-review
set
these
the,
at the
the new
beginning of the year.
holiday was
Got
at
it.
the first of the year. So, you know, we'll have 5 commissioners and we can
So
review
put
that.
These can be reviewed.
However
These
you
will be
want.
reviewed
I'm not
yearly
Yeah, I've got,
For
yeah.
approval, yeah, so that they're not always, we're not guaranteeing them, they'll be reviewed yearly.
Well, I think that just goes without saying, the policy handbook. That just goes without saying for anything in county,
But
because,
controversial items, we kind of want to give everybody a heads up.
yes, ma'am, that's my thing, and my thing is because this is county government, like all government, what we decide today may not be the status quo in 8 years or even in 4 years.
Sure.
Make sense, so,
And you've got a benefits committee anyway that's
Yes.
gonna be reviewing all that. So
Yes, sir.
that would be the place to recommend changes than to come to this body.
yes, sir.
Okay, very good. All right,
So on vacations, does that change from current?
Yes. So on paragraph with vacation here, the point of concern for me is blackout days, time vacation cannot be taken include from November 15th to December 31st and the week prior to Valentine's Day, the Monday after Super Bowl, parade day, or any day before or after a holiday are also considered blackout days. I'd like to know where that came from.
We would too.
yeah, all right, well, let's throw out blackout days.
All right, sir.
Okay.
Super Bowl should be a day off.
Oh, no, let's not, I barely got past the 14 days, the Super Bowl thing, I'm just like,
No, that should be a holiday. What are you talking
Right,
when
yeah.
you, when you get
Gotta
President
recover
Trump,
the
you
next
get President
day,
Trump
dang.
to sign off on Super Bowl Monday, and I am all happy for him.
Well, it's probably built for the, Chiefs. If the Chiefs are in it, then we.
I know.
All right, so that's thrown out. All right, very good. And then,
Years of,
and how about the
Accrual?
amount of vacation? You want to defer to the benefits committee to set that up? Or do you want to,
did it change from what is currently? Yeah. To the good or to the bad?
So currently, anybody that's a new hire will get 96 hours of sick leave, straight off the bat. They have a year to get that before they ever start accruing again. On their 7th month, they will then start accruing 8 hours of holiday pay. Vacation pay. They get that for 2 years. They get to accrue for 2 years. After their 2 years, they will then get prorated 120 hours. At 10 years, they get prorated 160 hours.
So how much can they accrue over the lifetime of their employment? Meaning, how much a carryover?
After their 2 years, they have to use that 120 hours within that year.
Okay,
Or it's
so they don't carry anything past 120,
not on vacation.
but the sick leave does.
Sick carries, yes.
all right, so would it be appropriate then just to ask for the existing, and I'll just put it in, so, replace with.
I don't have a problem with revisiting these things. I really don't.
Here's my thought on it. If the status quo is the status quo, and we want to change the status quo to, let's say, this new product right here on this page, then in order to implement this, and I may be wrong, so it's not a surprise that Sam's wrong sometimes, but if we're gonna go to this plan, then we need to pay the people for the leave that they have now before you can implement this. And I don't see us having the budget to do that. You can't take, if we implement this plan, right, this.
You could
this book,
implement it moving forward though, so you don't make promises larger on new hires.
But then if we decide to go with this route, whether we do it or the committee does it, then you're gonna have to phase that in somehow.
So that's what you keep talking about on the benefits committee. The only thing I've seen so far on the benefits committee and the selection process is having to deal with the insurance.
Yes, sir.
And so are we expanding the role of this benefits committee? And if so, then maybe we ought to, ask for more letters for more employees to be part of it so that they have a voice in some of this selection.
Right now, it's just the,
Insurance, okay. So we're not talking about vacation or any of that. So they're gonna rely on us to make the best
Yeah.
decision. So I'm saying, don't turn over the apple cart right now and wait till, if you're gonna change stuff where there is time for people to digest it and even have input, because they're all gonna be talking to us. They're all gonna be talking to their supervisors and so on and so on, but I don't see changing without some type of justification as to why. I mean, some of it, if we're, our budget is low, and I just don't see trying to compensate it or trying to adjust it at the expense of our employees. They're already, and forgive me, but I keep saying it, they're already paid lower than most people around here, or the equivalent of most people around here. And we gave raises to the top half at the beginning of the year, and I didn't want that. And so, without giving, my vote is to give them raises before the end of the year, or for the end of this budget cycle. So, or the next budget cycle. So it's,
We need to raise
it's
the
a,
mill.
well, I think we just need to look at the whole thing overall. But I think trying to take away things that, their benefits and stuff like that, is just not productive. If you're wanting to create a workforce that people are proud to come to and do, you got to put something out there that people are proud to come to work for. And if you're going to take away their stuff, so for me, I think it should stay the same. If I was gonna do anything to it, I would say on vacation, because where I came from, you had till March to use up your yearly vacation if it carried over. Because there's some positions that you just don't get to take a vacation because sheriff's department's one.
If we're gonna bring that up, then we
Yeah.
need,
So if I was gonna change anything, that's what I would change. But
if we're gonna bring that up where people need to have carryovers, okay, then we need to be able to put a vehicle in place where if a supervisor denies annual leave to an employee, that supervisor needs to do that in writing and give a good reason why. Because if you're causing an employee to lose, because if this employee doesn't burn through his or her 15 days at the end of the year, you're causing that employee to lose money, to lose out on the benefits. So I'm like, if that's happening in the county, we really need to address that, and we need to address that with a policy. So you can't cause somebody to lose money. And the other thing is, if employee, this is Sam talking, in my opinion, I haven't seen the documentation on it, but if an employee if I come to you, Chairman, and I'm like, I would like to take leave on the 4th of July, and you say, oh, absolutely, go for it, do your thing. And I put in for a cruise, and most cruises require you to pay for it in advance. So you pay for it in advance, and then 30 days before I go, you're like, hey, I need you, you're gonna have to cancel your leave. Well, then you need to pay for my cruise. See what I'm getting at? We have a fiduciary responsibility to take care of our employees, but our employees also have a fiduciary responsibility to follow the handbook. which is what we're trying to craft here. Now,
Don't take vacation on the 4th of July, it's a holiday. So.
well, you know what I'm talking about, it's the week. It's, you get 4 days, you
Right.
burn 4 days for 5. That's how
Yeah,
that
I know
works.
what you're talking about on
Yeah.
a cruise, and I mean,
But-
if somebody has dedicated their vacation time and already pre-planned for
My
it.
thing about this is,
Yeah.
I'm looking at the overall because it's 140 hours, okay? So, I say, keep it.
All right, so we're gonna replace this with the existing schedule.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Okay, let's drive on. All right, and then accumulation rights, we've got. We need to make sure that the book, the manual reflects what you want.
Right,
So-
there is no
Do you
carryover.
Do we allow advanced pay as it
No.
is? So we
Shouldn't.
need to know,
It says somewhere in here that there is no
So it's-
advance pay.
It does say somewhere.
It
Yeah,
does.
Yeah,
it does.
I've got it in somewhere. It probably should be here.
I think it's.
it's right here.
Where are you? Such authorization.
You missing a page?
Maybe.
It's just, you give me
I
the
don't see
page.
it. Where?
It's just directly after this page.
Okay, your vacation.
Hmm?
Any amount of advance vacation. Okay, so I'm missing a page. Am I not? Accumulation, right, well, maybe it's just paginated differently. Let's see if it's down here. Cultural authorization. Here it is. Is that the discretion? All right, here, it's just a
Oh,
pagination.
oh,
It's a
okay,
pagination.
okay.
Where's
So,
it at?
It's just a pagination.
Mine's
Such
at the
author-
top of this page,
Can't
right
see.
after the vacation.
Okay.
On mine, it's just at the bottom of that paragraph. Normally, only accrued vacation may be taken. A maximum of 40 hours of vacation at any one time will be approved. You may not receive advanced vacation pay for vacation time taken in excess of your accrual balance without written authorization from your supervisor. Such authorization is at the discretion of your supervisor and must be granted in advance of your vacation. Are you happy with all that? All right. That shouldn't be controversial.
So you're not paying a vacation in advance then?
That policy says that, or that language says you're not. And then on the accumulation rights, employees are encouraged to use their vacation to take regular time off each year. If they do not, vacation time will be lost and there will be no accrual. That isn't the way that isn't the way this one writes.
The previous one,
Well, yeah, your old manual.
that's the way it read,
It is.
Oh, it did, okay, all right. So,
but I don't agree with it.
do you want to talk
I
about
mean,
changing it?
I don't think we can
No.
afford to do that.
Okay, all right, so it's gonna stay. All right, unpaid leaves. Anybody got a problem with any of that? It's pretty standard. Personal leave.
Oh, yeah, on the disability pregnancy leave of absence, could we have some language in there somewhere that basically spells out the paternity, maternity leave process? And then, because that's a federal regulation, is
Yeah.
not?
All right,
so-
I'm gonna put, specify federal,
Maternity, it's is it FMLA?
no.
No, okay, so it's maternity and paternity leave. Now, the question to the committee is going to be, is it paid leave or is it unpaid leave?
It's unpaid.
It's unpaid?
Yeah, it's
All right.
unpaid and it's up to 6 weeks is the Fed.
All right. Thank you.
Very good. Okay, you got that. Personal leave. One of the things might be good to put in here is that when you're not, say if you're on a personal leave, then you're not accruing sick or vacation benefits. In other words, if you're not in productive time, so someone could take.
Well, it says it in here that
It
after
does.
30 days is grant.
Leave is
Yeah,
extended.
the leave is extended more than 30 days, vacation
Yeah,
and
so
other.
you want it- you'll
All right,
want
so
it
this
to-
is allowing the accrual for first 30 days.
Yes.
You okay with
Yeah.
that?
Yeah,
Good, okay,
I think that's being reasonable.
that's fine. Good. All right, insurance premium during legal absence. Okay. So. just
So
kind of
basically what it's saying here is the county will cover a maximum of 3 months while you're on disability leave of absence.
Yep,
I think that's also reasonable.
yep. Okay, I'll make sure you're okay with it. All right. General employee safety standard, reporting safety issues.
That one there, the Missouri State Workers' Compensation Act should be removed. Middle of the
Yep.
second paragraph.
Yep, Kansas. Thank you.
And I would check because here it says federal law, OSHA
Mhm.
requires you to keep record of all illnesses, accidents. I'm not sure if OSHA requires that in this county.
We may be OSHA exempt here.
I don't know, but I'm being told OSHA doesn't.
Doesn't
I think
apply
But then
to,
we're being told that the people that audit us do use
Right.
OSHA.
So
So.
I would capitulate to your expertise, sir.
Okay, so I want to check that.
Yes, sir.
Check. I'll talk to Bob about that.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Okay, good. All right. Safety rules, kind of standard. Ask questions.
On ask questions, very bottom paragraph, I would recommend we bold that. Failure to adhere to these rules will be considered serious infractions of safety rules and will result in disciplinary action. I would like to see that in bold.
Bold. Okay, bold. Okay, good.
And on the weapons, I need clarification on that one from Mr. Johnson.
It's called the Family Protection System. ASA 75-7C20.
Okay.
What was that?
ASA 75-7C20.
All right. Fire prevention, security.
Good.
All right. Anybody got any problem as I'm moving through the next several pages?
termination.
The only thing I could think of is dress code and personal appearance. Honestly, I find it vague, but I don't, me personally, I don't care if you
What's
come.
that one under?
Huh?
Dress code I'm looking for.
Yeah.
Is it, is that a bold,
No. Yeah, it's bold.
bold? Dress code.
It's
You
towards
must
the
have really
back.
went to
It's-
flip
Oh,
it.
you're
Yeah, I
back,
went-
okay.
yeah,
You jumped.
I jumped because
Man,
All right.
Okay.
I haven't found it yet.
It's- he really
Electronic
went to go on.
communications, you guys didn't have any problem with that?
No.
Dress code, all right, found it.
I just wanna bring it to you guys' attention. I find it to be vague, but hey, if we don't wanna enforce it any stricter, I'm good with that too.
All right, I'll just make a note that it may be too vague and I can tighten it up a little
Yeah,
bit.
because, you know, you got guys who work, guys and gals who work out there that need steel toes. We're not saying anything.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
You know.
Drug-free workplace. Solicitation and distribution, violence in the workplace. This is all pretty standard stuff. Personal cell phone policy.
Most of that is, most cell phones, they're used to even communicate to supervisors and to other people,
and
so.
then we don't compete, so we
Yeah, I
can remove
know.
this.
Social media policy,
Okay. And then, where you already said change, county
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
to,
I
or
got
company to county.
Don't
And then
use it while
here
you're
where
driving.
that clients and customers, we would rather have relationships. I would rather say relationships. And then here, up here where it says county owners, it'd be county leaders, and customers, that'd be more than likely taxpayers.
Okay, good. All right,
Okay.
okay. Thank you for the guidance.
When you,
you.
when the revised version comes back, are you familiar with Google Docs?
Yeah,
You know how when you do
Yeah, we
edits,
do.
it shows up like that?
yeah, we do Google Docs.
Could you do that so I could see what the old version is versus the new version?
Show,
Edits?
edits as highlighted.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Anything else?
all right.
Okay.
Good, all
All
right,
right.
well, we did pretty well, 45 minutes.
Okay. So in 16 minutes.
No, you don't have 16 minutes because I'm gonna have to stop this and then restart this in time for your meeting. It's gonna take me a minute.
Huh?
It's
gonna
gonna
take her
take me a
a
minute.
minute to
So-
reboot the-
Okay. Well, no, I'm just saying at 5:30 we start our
Oh,
official
okay.
meeting. If anybody has questions concerning this,
And you're gonna stay.
and you want to
right?
fill out a card, not 100 of you, you know, but if you got a general consensus of a question that you want us to know,
Well,
that's
per
an
our
item not on
resolution,
the
if everybody
agenda.
has the same thing, they
Yeah.
need to give it to one to
But
speak.
in groups, you should speak, pick and appoint a spokesperson. And if you want to address this commission during the items of public comment, then it's not on the agenda, so it would be an item not covered on the agenda. So, I mean, that's,
They have a few minutes now. People have a few minutes now. I just need a few minutes to get the.
When would you need to turn
Thank-
that, reboot that? At
I
25
say
after?
give me
Okay.
probably
so I
at
mean, you
least
got,
6 to
you
7
know, there's
minutes.
about 15 minutes before
Sometimes
we
it takes a
start our
minute to
first
stop.
meeting, and then, you know, the sign-up sheet's out there, so if you guys do have a question, or,
You wanna let them talk now, is what
Well,
you're saying?
let's say if we got a couple of people and not just, you know,
Well,
get bombarded
The
here.
reason I say that is because the clerk usually takes the cards and hands them to us, but she's not part of this.
She's grabbing them right now.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, she's not part of this work session, so do you wanna
Alright.
just open up to hand raise,
I'm fine with that, too.
please?
Are you getting rid of our sick leave?
I have no intention of getting rid of any leave,
Well,
no,
No.
no.
I think we put in here to keep it the way it is on vacation and sick leave. It's not in
Well,
there?
what he's gonna do, my understanding from the conversation, Dr. Cohen's gonna go back and pull it out of the old handbook and place it in the new handbook. We're not, look, the issue here is, we're not gonna change your leave, we're not gonna change your holiday, okay? That's the plan. Did that answer your question, ma'am?
Absolutely, it just wasn't in there, so I wanted to.
Okay,
Absolutely.
good point.
A good point, good, thank you. Sir,
As long timers, has been here 27 years, hey, we actually on vacation, they give us an extra week that one time, or instead of getting a pay raise, that's how they give us a pay raise. So, if that makes your, you know, even holidays, some of the holidays we are added to that 15 days, they actually give us the holidays instead of give us pay more money. So, I wanna make that to your attention.
yes, sir,
Okay.
thank you.
Anybody else?
Who's that?
Raise a hand. I
Oh.
got a bunch right there, all
There
right.
you go, sir.
So they said that, the extra vacation was given instead of a raise?
Yeah, what they do is, in some companies, they give you an option, you get either monetary compensation, or you get time off award, or you
Okay.
get both.
And then they said the extra holidays were instead of a raise also?
I think that's how we ended up with Good Friday.
That's how we end up Good Friday.
Okay.
There's a couple other holidays that way too. I don't remember exactly which ones were
Okay.
given to us at the time.
Okay,
But yes, there was actually, some of them holidays were given to us.
instead of
raise.
raises?
At
Okay,
one time, they took the county workers, or the courthouse workers down to 36 hours a week to give them a raise instead of actually paying them.
wow.
Okay.
So
You
there's many
can
ways to skin this cat.
go through some of these here real quick, while we got time.
I just have a question.
Sir,
You made the comment that you want us to take our vacation. You know, you give it to us, you want us to take it. But, and that not cost us any money. It costs EMS money. It costs us money because if we take our vacation, we lose our overtime. We don't get paid our, you know, if we take that whole week, if we're scheduled for 48 hours a week, which is our normal time, we just get paid, if we take vacation for that 48 hours, we just get paid 48 hours of straight time. Because as it is now, you don't pay overtime on vacation pay. thought.
Yeah.
Did you have something?
The problem is with us, with our vacation time, we're short-staffed. We have been. And if I take vacation, you're gonna pay Chris time and a half, and you're gonna pay my vacation too.
So what you're telling me is we need to hire more paramedics.
Good luck.
Yeah,
Good
you can
luck.
find any.
They're not knocking on doors, Sam.
I know.
No, well, I just be blunt, nobody wants to work in this job.
They're just not.
So what's your recommendation? I'm sorry?
Pay us out our vacation at the end of the year.
It's already budgeted for.
I don't think we can afford it, Sam.
Save money.
Susan's killing over there.
No, I mean, it's a suggestion. I'm not gonna poo-poo the suggestion. I'm just saying we're gonna take the suggestion and we're gonna look at it. Because the bottom line comes down to as much as you guys want what you want, and Lord knows I wanna give it to you.
They would have to cut overtime in order for that to happen.
The-
And it could be accomplished, but if somebody takes vacation and someone else fills in, then that overtime automatically happens. That's what's happening in that role right now.
Right.
So there would have to be,
It would save you money if we had an option to sell our vacation at the end of the year. If I refrain from taking my vacation, you're paying me 48 hours on my paycheck, but you're also paying someone to cover those extra shifts. Should I not take that vacation knowing I could cash it out, you're only paying me my 48 hours or 120.
But not overtime is what you're
whatever,
saying.
and you're not paying the other person.
but you got the same situation in law enforcement.
Yeah, we're
It's
just
not
speaking
just
for
them.
our.
Right, that's what I'm saying, is like, it's,
Except for they get overtime at 40 hours, and, the sheriff gets it at 86 after 2 weeks.
and again, it comes down to the money. It's all about the Benjamins. And I don't have, we don't have enough of it. So, but that's, yes, sir.
I hear these departments say they get overtime. No, we don't get overtime at Public Works. So why are we the only?
These are mandatory scheduled overtime. It's mandatory scheduled overtime. It's built in.
Okay.
There's no way
Because
to come across
in the middle of a snowstorm or 17 inches of rain, we're out there working, they said, oh, just take another day
This
off
is too
somewhere
far of
else.
a range. Can I
So
hand
we
it to you?
don't get overtime.
That's something.
And I wouldn't get overtime anyway, I'm part-time.
Yeah.
I'm talking about my.
Yeah, you're speaking for your friends, and
I
I
have
hear
to
you.
stop this part so we can restart it for the other meeting, okay?
All right, go ahead.